Hey guys, Jeff here, welcome back to RWBY-JPDE. When last left off, we ended up meeting Penny and Glenda Goodwitch, and now we're going to be taking to see the Wizard of Oz himself, Professor Ozpin. That said, let's begin. Have you ever been to this school, Penny? No, I haven't been to the Beacon Academy yet. I was supposed to visit the first time in about 6 months. But it's the most famous battle academy in all of Remnant, training the best huntsmen and huntresses of the world. Sounds important, but what exactly do they hunt? The Grim. They are... I suggest you take your seats and strap in, children. We're descending. She pointed out the window to her right. Curious, I slowly waddle over to the seat on the right of the flying vehicle we're riding in. And then I see it. Still using temporary images, huh? Well, let's hope they fix that soon, because they've been using these temporary images, like I said in the last video, for quite a while. So hopefully they improve this soon. Wow, that's a big complex. Ooh, I think I can see Penny from here. Ah, no, just a large bird. Penny, don't ever change. The school is currently on break before the start of the new semester. The majority of students are not on campus right now, which means it'll be a lot easier to get you to the headmasters unnoticed. Wow, don't I feel special? At least everything else about this game has been updated a lot since I last played. Like, all this here, because this used to be just a simple text box. Nothing as groundbreaking as this. Heaven's office is located in the top of the beacon tower. Let's hurry. Yeah, right here. Okay, and this is updated as well. Hello, Ozpin. Good to see you. I'm back, Headmaster. I see. Welcome to Beacon Academy, children. I'm Ozpin, the Headmaster. So this is the Headmaster of Beacon Academy. He's very attractive. Wow. These are some fine aging genes in action there. Yep. No, seriously, he's got a full head of grey hair, but he's still got a full head of grey hair. And where the hell is his wrinkles? It looks like a girl's older man's fantasy. A girl's older man fantasy. Sounds about right. You mean the whole silver fox thing? Makes sense. What's sad that I'm actually going grey and I'm only in my 20s. Well, what can you do, eh? You can't... I have strong testosterone, but I have weak hair genes. Oh well. Oop. Hold on, guys. Back up a second. Oh, no. Or straight out of one of those boys' love stories, but in that case, he'd need a... Please don't finish the sentence, Kenshi. Please. I gotta admit, Ironwood is not that good. It looks a bit off. It's mainly the eyes and the nose. And this is General Ironwood. I believe Penny is already acquainted with him. Strong, muscular, buff counterpart.
Good morning, sir.
Oh, good. Penny's talking again. It seems one can't take his eyes off you for more than 5 minutes without you taking strays, Penny. Hey, I found that offensive. Although, if I was a stray, what kind of dog would I be? I always thought of myself as a, maybe a beagle. Yeah, beagle. Or maybe I'll be like my dog, a pug. Oh well. Yikes. Service called Army General. Even his expression is gentler. Penny was the first one on the scene, General. She also witnessed the events immediately prior to the crash and was in town the whole morning. Frankly, I think we could have asked for a better witness, and she helped protect Mr. Daikabasi from his lapse in judgment. What she said, I think it's a good thing Penny is the one who found me instead of anyone else, really. She's been great to me so far. You misunderstand me. Penny's character was never in question. I just find it curious how she couldn't seem to help but form a relationship with peculiar characters. Yeah, she's friends with Penny and Ruby, and she's socially awkward. And there's the attention of the room on me. Had a half mind of saying, hey, I'm not peculiar, but I'm the guy born of a meteor or something. So, Penny, can you tell me how your morning went? from start to finish without anything that comes to mind. Any detail, no matter how small, can be important. Huh? What's he smile about all of a sudden? Oh, I see. Looks like Penny's impressive mind's gonna be giving them the huge, big time rundown.
Every detail?
Oh god, here we go. If you please.
Well, the sky was pretty clear.
Okay. Alright, and what?
The environmental temperature was 24 degrees Celsius in the shade and 28 in the sun, but the light breeze coming from the northeast brought the actual perceived temperature to 24 Celsius anyway. The UV amount was acceptable, but I wouldn't have advised staying too long to possessors of sensitive epidermis.
Oh god. I think my brain just went fried for a second there.
The meteoroid appeared in the sky around 10:34 a.m. Vale time zone. I was alerted to its presence by the vocal reaction of one of the citizens with the exact words, "Holy dust, what is that?"
How is she speaking this fast? What? I see, then.
The size of the meteoroid was around 2 meters in diameter. I'm sorry, I couldn't get a better estimate, but the distance in the sky and the speed at which it traveled left me unable to get a proper reading on the object, which crashed into the market area at 10:36 a.m. I was worried about the possibility of injured people, so I directed myself to the extrapolated point of impact post-haste and managed to precede police officers, both human and robot, and discover...
Oh, wow. She was going a mile a minute there. And that's when we arrived at this location. I see. Thank you for the exhaustiveness, Penny. Oh my god, he is a headmaster. That didn't even faze him in the slightest. Even the general lost his smile halfway through. Oh, good lord, Penny. I love you. I really do. My pleasure, headmaster. Now, Mr. Douglas, do you understand from Penny's story that you possess no memory or awareness of remnants as a whole? You managed to get that out of that? This guy is a wizard? Sadly, correct. My memories are a mess. I remember what police were supposed to be. My name, random bits and pieces, and before meeting Miss Glenda, I had no idea you could snatch other people out of the air with a rising crop. Hey, I'm just calling it as I see it. Don't need to get so scowly there, Glenda. You'll get wrinkles. It's kind of cool. Oh, good, she's calmed down. What is the last thing you remember? Darkness. I guess, going to sleep. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in a crater and I met Penny. And he was in his sleepwear. And someone turned him into a makeshift projectile? Sounds preposterous. Says the woman who walks around with a riding crop with telekinesis. You have a girl who has cat ears in it, who can create shadow clones of herself. And of course, you have a girl in your class who can also wield a giant hammer that transforms into a grenade launcher and can absorb lightning. So yeah, it does sound preposterous when you say it. You seem to have a theory, James. He's not lying, or if he is, he's the best liar I've ever met. So either that impact knocked out the memories of him, so to speak, or someone removed them. Wait, what? It just seems to be the most plausible evaluation. I turn right and meet Penny's gaze. She seems to be share my surprise and the question of the tip of my tongue. But why would anyone erase my memories, put me into a fake meteor and haul me at the city? Also, how did they get past the barrier? Those are questions that need to be answered, that need answers, indeed, but I can't see any of us getting to them in the course of a day. So, for the time being, I'd like for both of you to stay in Beacon. Stay at the school? Really? Both of them, Ozpin? Penny is the first bomb Mr. Dagobah made after his awakening, James. If his memories have actually been tampered with, I think it's important to give him as many anchors to the real world as possible, in preparation for when they go back to normal. Also, I understand you're worried about Penny's interactions. Beacon is certainly more controlled environment than Vale now. granted, but unless there's something else you're not sharing with us, which may constitute an impact important, I don't see any reason why Miss Penny shouldn't be allowed to spend the semester here at Beacon. Oh, I'm hitting history by accident. The tension's so thick you can cut it with a knife. As they say, I don't understand. They seem to be access friendly as far as I know. It's like they're playing mind games with each other. But now it's like they're playing mind games with each other. Sorry, guys. After a few more seconds of staring contest, General lowers his gaze, lets us a deep breath. Guess they're all on. Upon hearing those words, Penny lets out a large gasp, brings her hands to her mouth. General, really? As long as you behave. Oh, of course I will. I'll be good, General. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, thank you, General. If that's all, I guess I should inform Penny's father about the new arrangements. I will also have one of my team inspect the location of the crash. No offense, Glenda. None taken, but I shall accompany you. Thank you, Headmaster. 1,000 thanks. Don't thank me yet, children. Like I said, I'd like for you to stay at the school, but there are conditions. Conditions? I swear to God, if you experiment on us, I'm ripping you apart. Despite your peculiar situation, there is still an academy for huntsmen and huntresses. To stay at Beacon, you must prove that you are potential to stand at their side and learn. He's not serious, is he? Headmaster, while I have confidence in my abilities, I doubt this is a reasonable request for Kenshi. He's not combat trained and he doesn't even know how to access his aura. Yeah, what's aura? Aura is an extension of the soul. All living things possess it. Huntsmen can use it to protect their bodies, heal their injuries, and power their weapons and semblances. But that's besides the point. That's crazy. How am I supposed to keep up with people who can do all that? We have a first year who managed to pass the entrance exam by discovering his aura itself. By discovering aura in the exam itself, so that there is a percentage. And back there, guys, they're talking about Jean, who is actually one of my favorite characters. Just saying. That's not a peasant. That's a miracle. And regarding the combat training, can we be certain of that at the moment in time? Oh, that's right. What? What's right? What's he talking about? I'll leave in your hands, Miss Palladina. The empathy was currently free. Have room ready for you in the dormitories by the time you're finished. Finished? Finished with what exact? Thanks, Headmaster. The exam will take place on Sunday. Prepare yourselves properly. Wait, Penny. Were you going? I can walk on my own. There's always a place at Beacon for people willing to walk the path, Mr. Daigabasi. What path? The straight and narrow? You're not telling me there's several paths in life. Here we are. Penny has pretty much dragged me non-stop to the elevator of the tower, throughout the school grounds, and where of course I can't escape the gaze of other students, some pointing, others laughing, others yet seem almost sympathetic. The structure we're in is towering and seems to be able to accumulate hundreds of people at the same time, if not more. So I see, Penny, but I don't understand why we're here. What we're here for? To verify your combat training, of course. Eh? Oh my God, she's serious. Penny, I've never been in a fight before in my entire life. According to your memories, right? Of course, what else? Oh. I have no memories, so maybe I've forgotten about it. So there's a chance I could have been trained to fight? Positive. But if I forgot, what good does that do for me? Even if your brain has forgotten, there's a possibility your body will remember. That's why the headmaster asked me to accompany you here. Combat training? Combat training. But first... Wow, so close. She suddenly got very close to me, keeping her eyes on mine, connecting our foreheads. Hands grasped my cheek, making me flush in embarrassment. For us passing the achievement of achieve immortality, I feel hot all of a sudden, like a blanket of warmth spreads from the point where our foreheads connecting to go covering the entirety of my body. Therefore, this will become the paragram of virtue and glory to rise above all. Infinite in distance and unbound by death, I release your soul and by my shoulder protect thee. Ah yes, the old mantra to unlock aura, which kind of reminds me similar to the the Jedi's code or the Sith code, but oh well. I feel the blanket seep into my flesh, traveling through the pathways previously unknown to me, all the way down to my core, and then, ooh, I feel it, the power coursing through me. Penny, let's go with me. The connection warmth in my body explodes, waving outwards to my skin. I look at my hands. They're covered in a thin, translucent barrier of dark silver, which disappears in a few seconds. Penny, is this? I unlocked your aura using mine. I also reignited an ancient oath that went with it. For a time when the process was actually a coming-of-age ritual. As Headmaster said, it will protect you and heal you. You have a fine quality of it, although try not to rely on it too much. Dodging is important, got it. And now? Now we spar. The feeling from when Penny put herself between me and Glenda is back, although this time it's kind of muted. Is it because she unlocked my aura or because this is going to be a spar? Be careful, Kenshi. I will tell you what I will do, but I will come at you seriously. Are you ready? Not at all, but this may help me remember things about myself. I flex my legs, preparing myself to move. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Alright, is this going to be the combat trial tutorial? Oh, yeah, it is. Here we go. How'd you feel, Kenshi? Nervous, but not as much as I thought I'd be. Is this because of my aura? Most likely. An expert in aura manipulation once described it as being surrounded by a blanket of warm power. I'm going to give you a brief overview of your options during battle. Pay attention. Okay. What you see below is your command bar. On the left and on your aura bar on the right. Your aura bar allows you to keep track of your aura level, which is basically your health in this game, guys, if you didn't know. If you see it getting low, you should focus your mind and generate further aura. And remember that in a pinch, you can also strong attacks coming. You could hypothesize use of a defense position. But you can't win just by defending and healing. You're going to attack. Most weapons give you close or ranged attack options. And now, in the future, you'll also use special abilities you may put to learn with Semblance Command. Also remember that both weapons and skills may need you to recharge. And finally, you're able to use items during battle. These have range effects on both enemies and foe, so don't hesitate to experiment. Alright, here we go. Do you manage to follow everything? Yes, but it's a bit much all at once, I guess. Most likely, yes, it's excessive amount of data for you to process. I think practice will help though. So, go on. You want me to throw a punch? Penny, aren't you going to defend yourself? Not really. What? But why not? Because you'd miss. But I don't want to hurt you. Aw, that's sweet, but don't worry about that. Just go ahead and practice to your heart's content. If you say so. which is kind of concerning. You tell me that you're going to allow me to hit you. Okay, here goes. Close range. 120. Range. 120. I see you're starting to get used to it. Okay, again. Close range. Range. You're finally getting proficient. Don't stop now. Close. Close. I think that's enough. Ow. Thankfully it's over. I'm the one who hit her, but my hands are numb. She's saying then she looks. And we all know the reason, right guys? Yeah, we all know the reason. Now we're done with the warm-ups, I can defend myself and attack back. Okay, Kenshi? Crap. Oh, what hit KO. I pant on my hands and knees. Penny puts me through the extensive exercise training session. That's all for today then. You did great, Kenshi. Yeah, if you say so, Penny. Whew. Aura is so convenient. My body is already healing from all the sores and scrapes I got from training with Penny. I didn't warm up before starting, and yet I feel completely cramped and pull-wise. The headmaster hypothesis was correct. Your body has combat training. It's a pretty big hint. It means I was trained in combat school, right? Or you were someone's apprentice. Either way, it should help narrow it down where to look for further information. It's a start. I'll probably survive the test. I raised my head to the sky. It's sundown. We've been here for a while. Well, want to see where the room for the headmaster has prepared for us, huh? Wait just a moment. What is it? You remember something? Yes, I remember that the headmaster said he was going to have a room prepared for us. As in, one for both of us. Penny? So? What do you mean, so? He wants to share the same room. And? Oh god, Penny, you're so innocent. My jaw threatens to dislocate. Penny, we're a boy and a girl. Doesn't the thought of sleeping in the same room, you know, bother you? Oh. She started giggling like I just cracked the best joke in the world. Hehehehe. Kenshi, so old-fashioned. Oh, old-fashioned? Teammates in dormitories and combat academies like Beacon are all co-ed. Have been for decades. You're telling me this, that you're allowing a young teenager of a different gender to share a living space. She nods. Okay. What else can you say to such a normal reaction, really? Let's go look for our room then. Ooh, God, Penny can be draining, but she is a great friend to have. The academy is not only big but also beautiful, but at the same time with an air of elegance to it, like a castle. Here's Ozpin's tower looking down high above is giving it that feeling, which I thought was the reason why Penny constantly was looking around for more attentive observation. It's clear that she's looking for something or someone. Hey Penny, what does your friend look like?
Excuse me?
I grin. Must have caught her by surprise. The friend you asked Glenn about, right? About Ruby, right? If you tell me what she looks like, I can help you look for her. Well, this sounds interesting. She flutters embarrassed at being called, but then she gives me a nod.
Well, Ruby is shorter than me. She has silver eyes and dark hair with red highlights.
Really? Red highlights, huh? Well, even though I already knew that. Sounds peculiar. What else, huh? So approaches Penny from behind. Oh, there she is. Oh. Does she wear a red hood or something similar?
Affirmative. How did you know?
Wild guess. And does she have white skin?
Indeed. When I first met her, I thought she had some kind of weird skin condition, but it was really just her natural pigment and some weird lighting.
Ooh, Penny, that's kind of insensitive. Oh, poor Ruby. Do you think that's a little excessive?
Well, I suppose she's not that pale. Still, her clothes have colors that make her white tone that much more accentuated. Black and red mostly.
It suits her, I think. Ooh, she's not happy. I'm sure she looks fine. Gorgeous, even.
I think she could benefit from a more varied... One of her teammates has a great fashion sense. I think she could take some suggestions about...
Uh-oh. No, no, no. I do not need fashion advice from Weiss. And my combat skirt is awesome. Oh, I was hoping they voiced Ruby as well. Uh-oh.
Ruby!
Yep, that's Ruby. Oh!
I'm so happy to see you again.
That's gotta hurt. Happy to be me, but need hair. I know the feeling, Ruby. Thank you, Penny. Oh, we can see for a few seconds more before releasing her.
Ruby, I'm so happy to see you. Then you didn't go away for the break.
Break's almost over. Anyway, I would have had come back, but more importantly, you.
Me?
Uh-oh. The headmaster asked me to look for you to bring you to your room and told me that you're going to stay at Beacon. That's super duper awesome.
Oh, right. Yes. Headmaster Ozpin allowed us to stay here, provided we passed the exam, of course.
I think we're going to. After all, there's still a lot of this game left. We? Hi there. Looks like she's only just remembered my presence. Ruby turns to me, I grin, raise my hands in greeting. My name is Kenshi Daigabasi. Nice to meet you, Ruby. Huh? Why is she looking at me like that? Have I got something on me? Nope, look fine. She looks truly at me from head to toe like a statue she needed to chip excess stone off. Do I have something on my face? Why is she looking at me so closely? Ruby, what's wrong? She retreated, but she still looks at me like... You, mister! Penny looks as surprised as me when Ruby suddenly... What the... Back up. Stretching her whole arm to point at me, which consists... I'm 5'10". It's kind of comical image. Yes? As Penny's first friend in Vale and leader of Team Ruby, the coolest algorithm of future hunters in training in Beacon, I have to inform you that I find you lacking as her future teammate. Lacking? In what way? I must ask Penny. Must ask Ruby, what am I lacking? Lacking? Because you lack something that I need to see. Totally value you. Also, I may be a bit curious. I got it, but what exactly am I lacking? Your weapon. You mean like... Let's go with just riding crop? Rising crop. Got tongue-tied there. Yes, all like mine. Ugh. Ruby, are you compensating? That thing is ginormous. It happened all of a sudden, a swift second, and it shocked me so much that Miss Goodrich's light construct, because how could something so small keep hidden something that big? Better yet, how can someone so small as Ruby carry around something this heavy? Ruby apparently loves my reaction. Her grin in an indication that she'd make this scene just to set up this reveal. Yes, she did. Her name is Crescent Rose. Isn't she the most beautiful thing in the world? She's a scythe / high-powered sniper rifle with extra mid-range sniper rifle mode. Where did you even get this thing? Where would you get something like this? Her grin winds, she plants her sight into the ground and leans on it, smiling like a cat who ate the canary. Or in her case, the puppy that ate the cookie. Seriously, am I the only one who thinks she looks like a puppy? Honestly, look at the images where she's looking all starry-eyed. She looks like a puppy. Well, I know this girl. She's kind of awesome. does not need fashion advice and also happens to know how to build these babies. My Hatsume? Is that what you're referring to? You built this at your age? Her answer to grin hard. Is that impossible? Penny watches on with amused by her friend's antics. Okay, your turn. Show me yours. What? I don't have a weapon. Uh-oh. What do you mean you don't have a weapon? Even John had a weapon when he arrived.
Ruby, David is...
It's Kenshi, Penny. You know this. Penny trails off and looks at me as if to ask my permission. I smile and nod. If she's a friend she's a friend of Penny, she's also my friend. I decide if Penny likes her, she can't be a bad person, no? And the headmaster didn't tell me not to tell anyone about my situation anyway. He's what?
You see, this morning...
Well, this would be an interesting little story to tell.
And that's the gist of it.
Yep, that's the gist of it. Wow. You sure you didn't drop from the moon or something? Not really. I was just thrown from somewhere. But that's more boring. Someone erased my brain, put me in a fake meteor, and hurled me into the city, and you call that boring? I said more boring. It's still very interesting, kind of spooky, but all the best stories are. Shame you didn't have a weapon though. I didn't have any clothes on me when I arrived, just let alone weapons. Oh, I mean no normal clothes. I was in my sleepwear. Much less creepy. Yeah, I think it'd be very creepy if I woke up completely butt naked, like I was some kind of Terminator. To put it lightly.
We should provide you with a weapon, though.
No huntsman should be without a weapon, both for survival and coolness factor. There are no hunters who fight barehanded, I guess. Not complete. My sister is a hand-to-hand combat specialist, but she has combat clothes. Without a weapon, it's really hard to use dust during fight. Oh, and dust is mineral imbued with the powers of the elements. You can use it raw, but it's pretty volatile like that. So, weapons or bust? Cause no weapons, no dust. I like her already. Everyone does, Kenshi. Everyone does. Even the creepy part of her fandom. Even the creepy part of the fandom. Anyway, where can I get a weapon then? Sounds pretty important.
I don't think you'll find weapons like Ruby's scythe in any ordinary shop.
Damn straight.
So how about you build it for him, Ruby?
Huh?
You are perfectly able to build a functional one, if your scythe is any indication.
Well, yeah, but...
And I'm certain whatever you'll make will be more advanced and awe-inspiring than any commercially available weaponry we may acquire from a shop.
Yeah, sounds about right. Can't deny that, no. Oh, she's playing her well.
So, what about I supply you with the materials and you build it? And you can choose the name.
Hey, why can't I pick it? This could be the most awesome weapon ever.
Great! We need it by the end of the week then. Thanks, Ruby. You're awesome.
By the end of the week, it shall... Wait a minute, that's in 3 days. Hook, line, and sinker. I'll get you the materials tomorrow morning. I don't like working on deadlines. Sorry, Ruby, I'd very much like the amount of observation, but you sure made it clear that it's kind of vital for me to have a weapon. Sorry, Ruby, anything I can do to help or repay you, just ask. As long as it's not money. Oh, you'll be helping repay me, alright, mister. That 3 all-nighters and a lot of cookies. I'm just looking to get a part-time job or something once I pass this test. What kind of weapon do you even want anyway? Oh god. What kind of weapon? Yeah, sword, rifle, dagger. I want the basic shape I need a basic to work off of. Hey, are you alright there? Penny, is he okay? Kenshi, what's wrong? A whip. A whip? Also a gauntlet? I don't know what. My head feels kind of light. Penny gently grabs my right arm, scorchorizing me in worry. Are you alright? Maybe you need some rest. No, I'm fine. I just got lost in thought for an instant. Okay, but just in case we actually do need to make you lay down, I better show you the dorm room anyway. I guess. Penny, I can walk on my own. I'm fine. You sure? On a scale from 1 to 100, how would you rate your current discomfort? A whip and a gauntlet. Oh my god! This is going to be the best weapon ever! After Crescent Rose, of course. Well, guys, I'm going to end this video here. If you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. It's Jeff, and I'm out of here. See ya!